Now, Action 3 Sports.
There's a tradition in tournament play to not talk about the next step until you've climbed the one in front of you. I'm sure going to the state finals is beyond your wildest dreams, so let's just keep it right there. Forget about the crowds, the size of the school, their fancy uniforms, and remember what got you here. Focus on the fundamentals that we've gone over time and time again. And most important, don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game. If you put in your effort and concentration into playing to your potential to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. In my book, we're going to be winners. Okay?
Chase with his inner Hoosiers tonight.
Thank you. Big game nonetheless. Creighton at Hinkle Fieldhouse taking on Butler this evening. Historic venue for another vintage Doug McDermott night. Add another one-legged fadeaway into the books coming up right here. McBuckets was on fire early on, taking it strong to the rack. Doug would start the game 5 of 6 for a dozen points. Jays would go up 10, 17-7 on Butler. The Bulldogs have a shooter, and his name is Kellen Dunham. He crosses over Doug, nails a three, putting an exclamation point on a 14-5 run. Butler up 1. On the other end, here comes the swag squatch. Will Artino, huge off the bench, 11 points, 10 boards in 22 minutes of play. Under 2 to go now, tied at 61. Butler just won't go a while. Kyle Marshall gets it down low. He goes off the glass and grabs the lead, 63-61. 50 ticks left. I'm sure you've seen this before. McDermott, the step back like it's no big deal. Doug McDermott, 26 points, 3 of 5 from distance. But this one isn't over. Kellen Dunham with a hot hand early for Butler. Can't get this one to fall. Creighton grabs the rebound and the win, 68-63, the most wins by any senior class in school history with 100.
You have to get every.
There's no way to measure how big Doug's been for the program either. He's moving up the NCAA all-time scoring list, jumped 2 spots tonight to 15th. Doug has 2,824 points. He could pass Hall of Famer Larry Bird on Sunday when the Jays host Villanova.